What's going on, Boiler Bourbon Room? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm just taking a little bit of time to sit out on the patio tonight for a great day. Gonna be smoking on a Plasencia Reserva 1898. This is a Nicaraguan wrapper. It's a very dark, oily consistency. Notes of cocoa. Some people say dried fig. Has a unique little bit of spice. This is no longer in rotation. I was able to pick it up at a cigar store called Coronas here in Orlando, Florida, by buying another stick. It was one of their promo cigars. But they stopped making these in 2023 just because Plasencia stated that they were just going to be going a different direction in the type of cigars that they make. I'm going to probably go with a V-cut, I think, tonight. I like V-cuts on certain size cigars, especially a size like this one, when you can get a nice, pretty good deep channel in the stick, mainly because it's not gonna burn that long. You know, we're looking at maybe 30 to 45 minutes with this stick. So that V-cut just allows that nice full channel of flavor. Either that or a straight cut. Definitely wouldn't go with the punch cut on this one. But I'm gonna light it up and tell you what I think. When I'm smoking, I tend to always like to toast the foot a little bit. I know some people can just light up and rip it, but it's just the way that I was trained by the person when I first started smoking with. It's just kind of something that I continued and I thoroughly enjoyed. And this always seems to happen when I get ready to make a video. I end up flooding the lighter and then can't get a light. So while I wait for this to kind of settle down, the art of cigar smoking for me has just been something that's very deeply rooted in how I finish a day, especially when you have a fantastic day like I had. Part of being an entrepreneur in business is, you know, having these little small wins at the evening where you can kind of reflect on things that have happened, things that are taking place, you know, reset your mind. I am enjoying a nice pour tonight. Sorry I don't have the bottle on display, but this is Penelope Havana. For those of you that like the Penelope Rio, this is a little bit of a different expression. It doesn't have all those Fruit Loop notes. A lot of the very syrupy consistency is gone. But this one is very fragrant too. You're getting notes of maple. You know, I think they did it right when they talk about, you know, Havana. You know, it's got a little bit of a cigar blend, in my opinion. Very sweet, but it still has that nice oak characteristics. And pretty subtle. There's not a whole lot of ethanol. You know, most of you guys, when you sip your bourbon, you like to do it in a Glencairn. A Glencairn glass was also made for a Scotch glass. Typically, I like to have a bigger glass when I'm sipping on bourbon, but this was clean, so I grabbed it. Kind of mid-flavor, nothing really standing out that says, hey, you know, you should go out and pay $200-300 for this bottle. What some people are selling it on the secondary market for. I'd say it's a good contender just at the MSRP, which is somewhere between $79.99, no more than $109 for this stick, just in my opinion. So now that we're not flooded, I'm gonna keep the flame going this time. Man, that first draw powered with this bourbon is just great. I can already tell you that I'm gonna enjoy this. I typically love and enjoy cigars that have a little more oilier consistency. I don't know if it's the Nicaraguan wrapper that does that when you get the very ones that come out of, you know, different valleys. I'm gonna butcher this, but I'm no expert. La Lupa Valley is where this particular stick, the wrapper, comes from. You can definitely taste the rich characteristics that are present here. I'd love to tell you what the stick costs, but obviously there was no retail pricing on it. It was part of a promo. They were nice enough to give me 2. And I told them that I would share with them this review so they can help extend the contest that they got going on at the Corona here in Central Florida. There's a Placencia giveaway at the end of the month. They're going to be giving away a humidor. They're going to be giving away a Placencia ashtray, a leather cedar line Placencia carrier, and I think something else. I also picked up 3 of the Hex Alma Fortes. They had a 3-pack of those. That's my favorite stick. If I'm playing golf or just chilling, I can pick that up and smoke it almost any time. Well, I thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Normally I'd let you hang out a little bit longer while I enjoy this, but I just kind of want to get back to my thoughts and being able to reminisce on the day. But I appreciate you guys for tuning into the channel. And if you can find this, medium to full body, guys, but tons of flavor. I really love it, and I hope you do too. Thanks for tuning in to the Boil the Bourbon Room.